Hello everybody, my name is Jad. Welcome to another MLB Innings 22 video, and in today's video we've got some packs, combos, and a truckload of skill change tickets to use today. We're doing over 100 skill change tickets today, and we've just got so much to go through today. So, for anybody who did not see Team Select Sigs, I was the special guest on Jay's and AK's their live stream, and it was a surprise, so I couldn't tell everybody I was gonna be on a live stream. So I apologize for anybody who missed it, because it's not like I could just be like, hey, maybe you guys should just like come tune into the live stream. Like, there was no way for me to tell everybody that I was gonna be there. So I mean, that's why it was so tough for me to tell everybody that I was doing it. I just wanted to tell everybody, like, hey, I'm streaming it, and then just kind of show up there. But unfortunately, that leaves some people out in the dust. So he sent me the video file for the Team Select Sig I pulled. Maybe I can upload that segment of me playing the game as a separate video and do it like that. So for anybody who did not see the Team Select Sigs, what I did was I pulled batter. I got an Aaron Judge 21 silver, which I then threw in a Clubcraft, which then led myself to pull this card. So, not the worst skills, but so the theory of what I'm going to do with this card is I'm either going to do one of two things, and it's like, at this point I'm splitting hairs, so it doesn't really matter what I do or do not do. So what happens is I'm either going to put him on the bench, and then I'm going to then Clubcraft Starlin Castro away, or I'm just going to Clubcraft the Gio Urshela away. And this is why this makes no sense. And this is why bench Sigs, once you get a full bench, are kind of useless. I mean, yes, it's a non-dupe. And I pulled him Diamond, which is incredible. But the problem is that I'm essentially only planning for an exclusive Sig pack. Like, the only way this ever helps me is if they ever give us another exclusive Sig pack. Because since I don't ever expect Starlin Castro to ever be back in the game, then the Geo would just protect me from exclusive Sig pack dupe. So that's why I'm like, I don't know if I even want to put the effort into Geo to even be worth that potential dupe. I don't know. So I may just combo the Geo. I don't know. That's my problem here. And that's why I'm kind of like, it was cool to not pull a dupe, but I'm already full on the bench. And, you know, it's just kind of like, I don't know if it's worth the effort. So, anyway, that's my theory. What I did with the GI is I went to GI my Bob Feller that I've had for a long time now. So Bob Feller has been great increased. I got him a 75 GI. It took me a couple GI resets, but we got there in the end. So he'll be going to Black Diamond very soon. Hopefully by the end of this week I'll be able to have enough Black Diamond pieces to get him to Black Diamond next week and then start running Legend skills on him. And we'll see what we can do from then. That's the plan. Obviously things go wrong all the time. But I've got about 120 Black Diamond pieces right now, so if I could pull 80, which is going to be a tough ask, but we'll see what we can do. I generally can get around 10 a day. So if I get a little lucky, maybe theoretically I could get it done. I don't know. But anyway, let's get into today's video. Let's open up our daily player pack, and let's see what we can do. So I'm going to try to pull 100 skill changes. I'm thinking about going to Jorge Posada. I love the fact he's got Charisma Spotlight. I think it's a little weak right now. I think I could do a little better on him. He's not going to be a Legend skill target for me for a long time now. So, I mean, in theory, if I can pull some kind of Legend, some like really good 3-skill slot on him, then that would probably be the most ideal situation. I'm running out of people to skill change. I'm getting so many people with Legend skills at this point that I don't have a lot of people left to skill change. I don't know anymore. Maybe I can continue to try to go for Tino. I mean, I don't know at this point. Like, see if I can get something better than just a settle set. But there isn't really much for me left to do at this point. I'm kind of at a loss here because basically all 9 of my batters, the only one that doesn't have a Legend skill is like Granderson, who's got a pretty good 3-skill set as it is. Didi's got triple diamonds. Ooh, a vintage and 2 vintages and a diamond. What? Hello? That's crazy. We pulled 2 vintages and a diamond in one 10-pack set. That's unbelievable. I wish one of them could have been a legend, but I guess I can't complain about that. Another diamond, wow. 2 diamonds so far as it is, giving me a lot of combo material right off the bat. I mentioned this in the live stream, but everybody's number one suggestion for another vintage. Did they increase the rate of pulling vintages, or am I just getting instantly lucky? The number one complaint of everybody about my videos is the fact that I did not open up the rest of my roster and open up the rest of my backup, which I've finally done that. So, for anybody out there who is desperately waiting for me to open up the rest of my backup, today is your lucky day. I've finally done it. I decided I'd do it to make everybody happy, and I hope that you guys are proud of me, that I finally have taken this massive step in my account. I know a lot of people are probably like, thank God. Josh Hader, nice. Give me a live season Judge. Ooh, Helsley. 71 base, as deserved. Deservedly so, 71 base. Where are those vintages? Yes, okay. Sambito. Oh, Cruz. I don't know why I thought that was Sambito. I think that's a new vintage, I believe. I don't believe that vintage was here previously. There it is. K-Line, yes. I think Nen is a new one. I think a lot of people are very excited about his card, especially those people who run the decks for him. I remember I saw a bunch of people were very happy that his card is now in the game, so hopefully they can pull him, and maybe, I think does he have a SIG? I don't know, but hopefully they can all pull his card soon, the people who really want him. Let's just get started with some of these silver combos. So hopefully with the new amount of backup player that I have here, there will be a lot less need for me to continuously have to constantly, keep backing out of this menu and opening up more packs to make more space. So hopefully this helps the videos run a lot more smoothly in the future. We don't have to worry about these issues anymore moving forwards until they decide to release a little bit more space, obviously. When I finally fill up the rest of the space with primes. I actually like pulling the diamonds. Thank you very much. Off to a hot start today so far. Although I would like to see a prime or two come from these packs. That would be pretty good. Cesar Hernandez, nice. Is there another gold? Yes, I do. Kyle Finnegan. So we finally have the All-Star rosters announced. So I know a lot of people are upset. I know that there are a lot of people who are mad that there's no Rodon and there's no Gossman, and I agree. I believe that they should have been there. I don't Unfortunately for Rodon and for Logan Webb, there was no place to put them. The Reds' only All-Star was a pitcher, was Luis Castillo. I mean, I guess maybe you could make an argument. Maybe Brandon Drury should have been a reserve for them. But, I think that Rodon or Webb would have been the All-Star over Castillo had the Reds not needed to have an All-Star shoveled to them. But unfortunately, that's the way that happened. It was less tragic in the American League. I mean, I don't think Soto would have really been an All-Star if the Tigers had another All-Star candidate, but they've been so riddled with injuries this year that they needed an All-Star, so they gave him Soto. That's understandable. For the Orioles, it actually worked out because of the fact that Jorge Lopez has been such a force for them this year. They actually just basically checked those boxes off at the same rate. Deservedly, he deserved an All-Star appearance, and they got their one All-Star. So, I mean, incredible performance from Lopez this year. The American League relief corps is stacked. I mean, there's no Josh Hader in there, obviously, because he's in the NL. But I mean, you're looking at a relief corps of 3 people whose ERAs start with a 0. I mean, that's That's tough. Oh no, I'm sorry. They have Clase as a reliever, so only two. But still, that's still a tough order to try to overcome. That's a lot. That's tough, man. Is that a Clay Holmes diamond? It is Clay Holmes diamond. That's a pretty cool card right there. I think a lot of people are also upset at the fact that Taylor Ward did not get an All-Star selection. I agree. I feel like that the choice was between Kyle Tucker and Taylor Ward, and you can make an argument for both of them. I mean, I think Kyle Tucker has more home runs and a higher WAR. Taylor Ward has a higher batting average. So, I mean, you can make your arguments about those two. That was pretty close. I feel like at some point he will be able to get in somehow. I feel like someone will not be able to go, or something like, for instance, Bryce Harper couldn't go. So I think they took William Contreras over Harper because of that. So I feel like that there will be somebody who can't go, and Taylor Ward will be able to go. Similarly, some people are upset that Garrett Cole got into the All-Star game. I mean, I think he's what? He's second in the AL in strikeouts right now. So that's why I think he got in. It's unfortunate. Nestor Cortez got in too, and again, some people are upset. They're like, why did he go? Because Nestor Cortez is a 2.7 ERA right now. I mean, he's the lowest ERA and the highest win total team in the majors. I mean, that's probably why he got in, and that's why people wanted him in. And it led to, unfortunately, Kevin Gausman not getting in. Also, Kevin Gausman is like, I'm not in the camp that thinks that wins and losses matter, but he's 6-6. I mean, I don't understand how Kevin Gausman is 6-6 with that offense behind him, but sure. I guess they just don't score runs for him. That must be the reason. Gausman should absolutely be an All-Star, and I'm sure he will get into the All-Star game because I think that Garrett Cole will be pitching Sunday before the All-Star break, so I don't think he'll be even pitching in the game, so I'm pretty sure that he won't even make it to the game. I mean, at this point, he's getting the award, but he's not even probably going to pitch in the game, to be honest. It'll probably be Gausman in the All-Star game, depending on whether or not he actually pitches. But don't worry, people. I'm sure he'll be there either way as a reserve. I'm not sure that Verlander will be going either. I think Verlander pitches Saturday, so I don't think that he'll be starting either. We'll see what happens, but this happens every year. I mean, I understand he should have been considered an All-Star, but he will probably be at the game either way. It's just that, bureaucracy has taken over here. D. Gordon. Oh, I got at least one diamond from the Ultimate Pack. That's cool. So, I mean, that's probably what I'm thinking here is I think that I also wish Ty France got in the All-Star game too. I mean, it's a real shame that he didn't get to go. I thought he had a pretty good season, but unfortunately, it's just the way that it worked. Obviously, everyone thinks that his spot got taken by Cabrera. I don't think that's the case. I think that you were able to elect the player outside of removing a spot, so I think it's just unfortunate that he didn't get to go. I mean, all of Canada voted for Vlad Guerrero, so, I mean, that's what happened, pretty much. I mean, kind of wish Rizzo got to go, but, I mean, I'm a biased Yankee fan, so, therefore, my opinion doesn't matter. I'm excited to see the fact that Stanton is a starting outfielder. I mean, Stanton has had a pretty solid season. I guess I'll take the Edwin Diaz. I think it's the 52 save Edwin Diaz card? I actually don't remember off the top of my head. But all in all, I think... Have you guys seen the jerseys? I saw the jerseys. I woke up today, I saw the jerseys. The jerseys are pretty fire looking, I'm not going to lie. I'm not a fan of the all-white jerseys for the NL teams, but the all-black jerseys from the AL teams are pretty fire. I'm not going to lie. Those things look pretty sick. I was a real big fan of the Player Weekend jerseys from a couple years back that, this is the one that J-Happ has. It was kind of the same thing. This is the spring training jersey that J-Happ has on. But the Player Weekend jerseys that they had a few years back It was the Yankees playing the Dodgers. The Dodgers were in all white. I hated those jerseys. But the all black ones the American League teams had, oh my god, they were so nasty looking. I wish that they would bring those jerseys back. And it looks like from the All-Star game jerseys that they've brought the black ones back. I don't like the white ones. I don't know what it is about them. I just don't like the way they look. Al Leiter should be a legend. Al Leiter. Actually, no, I'm just kidding. Al Leiter's probably not a legend, but Al Leiter's a cool dude. I've listened to his commentary about baseball. He's a real smart dude. Mike Hampton. Alright, so let's go combine these dudes away. Probably not buying a GI ticket. I don't think I'll need to buy one. I will probably be able to get another one by the time the next GI package comes around. If I dupe again, then I'll bring... if I dupe again the next Team Select SIG, and I dupe the Clubcraft, I'll probably take my Rudy May to Diamond, and then work on getting him in the rotation at some point. The only reason I did not decide to get him grade increased from the last GI ticket instead took Bob Feller was basically because I'd be GIing for a middle relief guy anyway. I really just kind of wanted to get somebody that would be having a bigger impact on my team, such as a starting pitcher in. So I'm still not feeling like having a middle relief pitcher SIG would really help me that much right now. Be cool if I could pull a Diamond. Please? I'm begging. I'm on my knees. I'm begging. No. Gonna use up all of my diamonds, apparently, today. So, if you guys want to talk to me about the All-Star Game, let me know what you guys think, who you're happy for, who you think got snubbed. I mean, like I said, I'm kind of mad. I still think that those players will get in anyway. They always seem to get more players in than are originally announced, so I'm not worried about it. I'm sure that they will find a way to get into the All-Star Game. That always seems to happen. Give me that Teoscar Hernandez card, though. I don't think I've got another silver, do I? No, I don't. That's a weird situation to be in. Okay, so I'll hold off on those guys until next week. And we'll go do our vintage combo. I believe I've got some silvers. I've got a Dom DiMaggio, who I believe is out of the... Oh, no, I don't. I've got a Petrocelli. Dom DiMaggio is out of the game now, though, so that is a fact. Let's see who else we've got. I don't think I've got anybody else. Still hold on to that Ruth for now. Take the Nen. I don't think I've got anybody else just sitting in the wayside. No, I do not. Let's release these two dudes. I don't need those guys. We're still holding on to our Diamond Wish Pack. I still think at the end of the year I will probably use that on... I still believe I will be using that on Clay Holmes. I mean, we'll see what it comes out to be, but I'm pretty sure I'll be using that on Clay Holmes. No Legends again. Yikes. Legends are hard, man. Alright, let's go do premium skill changes first. We're still going to be doing premiums on Miller. Let me just make sure his other slot is unlocked. It is. Okay, somebody told me that now I can do this without changing it. So, thank you for setting me straight. Although, I do this... I am my own man. I made this joke. I was like, I'm my own man. You know, I do what I want. But I appreciate them for telling me about the fact that I could just do this. Because I'm a fool. Give me Bullpen Day. No. Bullpen Day or like Fireballer or like anything but Slow Starter. Winning Streak, Mess, Dominant Pitcher. No, I do not need another closer, and I don't like Mess on a closer anyway. Also, low levels, yikes. So, not ideal. I and the rest of our club do not like having Mess on a relief pitcher. It is not ideal. So what we're going to be looking for out of Posada is we're looking for 3 skills. We're looking for anything that's going to be nutty. You guys know what this is at this point. Basically, any combination. I'd love to have an additional bonus of fielding. So if I do get something in terms of like flashing the leather, or I get like laser beam, that'd be pretty cool too. But in the end of the day, I'm looking for anything in the realm of charisma, slugger instinct, barrel it up, spotlight, probably in that order. I'm looking for maybe even table setter as a third, high levels. He does not hit BIU because of the fact that he has basically no legs because he's a catcher, but would like to still see BIU as a third. Professional would be pretty cool as a third as well. It ain't over yet. I'd also take as a third. But we got 100 skill changes, so I'm getting ready to have my dreams crushed just in case, because we all know how mundane these purple skill changes are. In a word, troubling. In a word, troubling is what I would probably describe these as. That's pretty good. 60-minute reminder for my pick'em. I already made my pick'em before the game began. Good to see, though, that alert works, because we all constantly miss our pick'ems, and so we decided to install a little updater. I think the only way I would take a leg day is if I had BIU. I think I would do that in that situation, because I'm pretty sure you do need 100 speed regardless. I don't know if it would really help, but I'd probably consider it. You know what I mean? Like, it would probably be the only realistic way I would probably keep it. Spotlight MBT. No, I'm not looking for on-base percentage. No, thank you. I also moved my lineup around a little bit. I moved up Cano in the lineup, so that way Cano is batting right behind Gary. So Cano is batting 6th now, and I've got Posada batting 7th, Didi batting 8th, and I've got Tino batting 9th. So that's my current lineup. The way I've done it right now is I wanted to get Cano more at bats, and also because Gary Posada was actually getting a lot of at bats after Gary and doing pretty well. So I was like, okay, well what if the levels are too low for that one? I was thinking to myself, like, what if I just, like, put Cano in that spot and give him more at-bats? And that's worked pretty well. He's actually done very solidly. I think Cano right now has more home runs than Judge does this week. So Cano has been doing pretty solid, even with not hitting BIU, but still been pretty solid. Very, very surprised, very happy. He's done rather well. Oh, AK's got a new video! No, oh god. My phone just loves doing that. Whenever I try to, like, move the notification box out of the way, it's just, like, it creates another window on top of my phone. I'm like, no thank you. I don't need that. It's happened to me before with Twitter, where I get a Twitter DM, and it just makes a new window on top of my phone. I'm like, I'm trying to use my phone right now. Ooh, laser beam. BM charisma. I mean, I would probably not want to take BM as a third. Batting machine has just gotten too slow. It's just kind of mediocre. Spotlight Trend Junkie heavy hitter. It's actually very close to being pretty good. Oh, man. I don't know. I can't take Legend. If Legend was something else, I would definitely love that. It's a pretty nice looking skill set. It was the triple golds, looked pretty cool. At the end of the day, even if I get something mediocre, I need to find something that's better than Charisma Spotlight Heavy Hitter. And Charisma Spotlight Heavy Hitter is not exactly the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. So I'm just kind of like, I need to find something that's better than that. I can't really find something that's worse. Finding something that's worse is kind of doing him a disservice. It's not like Posada's a pushover. He does hit home runs. Pretty good for a guy who's not a SIG, in my opinion. But I feel like that he could be better optimized if I did actually get something better on him, if that makes sense. And also, I don't know who else to use skill changes on, other than Tino. So if you guys have any suggestions, then I'm all for it. But like my other options is just start to like skill change bench players, and I'm not really feeling like doing that. I feel like that's a legitimate waste of skill changes. For now, at least. Although apparently the legitimate waste of skill changes is using 100 of them and not getting anything. Well, we've used 70 so far, so we'll see how it goes. Just looking for those triple threes, triple golds. Just any moment now. A lot of ace specialists. I've been seeing ace specialists a lot when I get golds. I don't know why. I've just been seeing it a lot. BIU Pred, no. Kind of weak. Table setter, Pred. MBT, again, like halfway decent looking skills. MBT, BI, no. Just give me like Charisma, Slugger Instinct, like ain't over yet, or like something like that. Good levels, I just wish it was something other than pull hit. I got 2 out of the 3. Oh, man. Bad levels again. Also, 2 mediocre skills in there, but bad levels. Man. Please, just... I mean, I don't need to have him be, like... I'm not like Tino, where Tino's my starting guy. Like, I don't need to have to worry about having no skills on him, because I've got skills on him already. And I'm pretty happy with the... Oh, my goodness. I was kind of hoping for BIU in this situation. But it's like, I would just want to see him get something pretty legit. And it's been a while since we've seen something, like, really, really cool. Good levels, just not good skills. Good levels, just didn't get 3 skills. I could do Endurance as well. Endurance has been incredible on Granderson as a third. Alright, last one! Not the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. Actually, not the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that's going to be everything for me for today. I'm going to, at some point, start training up Bob Feller. Just so that way we'll be able to, next week, I want to skill change. I want to get him up to Black Diamond next week. We're going to put all the material into him. I'll train him up, and then we will get him spec trained using the packs next week, and then we will be off and running, and then hopefully we'll bring him right to Black Diamond. And I believe PSCTs are coming soon, so we'll be able to go right through that process and then get him ready to go. So, anyway, with that being said, thank you guys for hanging out with me. Be tuned for the potential video that I'm planning, which is the uploading my segment of the live stream of doing the Team Select SIGs. And then I will see you guys in the next video, and I hope you guys enjoy the All-Star break. Anyway, with that being said, have a good day, and peace.